Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Web of Intrigue videos for Let's Play Prototype. Sequence 5 is now complete, and with the last target that we picked up, Captain Marcus Graves, we have opened up Sequence 6. There are a couple of entryways into Sequence 6, but one of them is actually a potential spoiler. So we're not going to go that way. This is really the point in the Web of Intrigue where we're going to get spoilers for what targets they're going to be. But our first target will be Dr. Bryant Ho.
We'll be moving in to check out possible. Guam, Garcia.
While Mother represents what we think is a simple carrier, something we've seen time and again, Pariah is unique.
Why is that exactly?
There are several intriguing anomalies. For one, the subject is male. Secondly, it exhibits no evidence of carrying any virus. However, we're not at all certain what it is.
This sequence we're going to be getting a lot of information about Elizabeth Green and Pariah. Is this information going to be useful? I don't really know at this point. We have a couple more sequences left. Our next target is Joseph Sumner.
Last I saw, he was running from the building.
Was he carrying anything?
I don't know. His laptop? I think he was carrying his laptop.
Anything else?
I don't know. I can't tell you what I don't know.
Whoop, easy does it there, infected guy.
Echo 1, Alpha has lost the target.
Our next target is Robert Bogue. Bog. I also kind of took this time to just go through all the powers that I didn't have before and just get targets in unique ways.
Raglan Bradley T, date of birth 2/21/60. MD, John Hopkins, 11/1/86. Hired Gentech Special Projects 9987. Left Gentech 12/1/92 after refusing to work on Blacklight. Currently employed City of New York, pathologist, St. Paul's. Under surveillance since 1992. Current status? Considered a low priority risk. Potential asset with the correct leverage.
Our next target is Dr. Claude Cavillo, or Cavillo.
Once insinuated into the system, it affects the protein encoding regions of the promoter introns within each cell. In short, it enters, repurposes, and changes the cell. The new cell replicates with formerly dormant non-coding regions active, causing drastic biological changes. More often than not, these changes are too drastic. In 99.9% of the cases, the biology of the organism fails during this repurposing, causing massive organ failure and death. from first infection to death varies per target, but it's usually measured in days or hours.
That is kind of terrible imagery. Anyway. Our next target is Thomas Wagner, PhD.
Codename Mother and codename Pariah tested. Mother yielded 14 variants of the DX1118 virus. Pariah tested negative for all viral agents. Subjects were moved to separate secure facilities for extended study. They represent our last chance of learning anything from Project Carnival 2.
Blade is kind of weird for looking at and consuming guys because I was holding him by the blade, so I was already right through his neck. But it's kind of a shame that when taking down targets, you're not getting the consume animations. Our next target is Staff Sergeant Marlon Contreras. Au contraire.
They grabbed an entire apartment block and dragged them into some holding pen they had set up. They're doing that all over the city. Fuck. Starting to wonder when it's our turn.
Our next target is Captain David Spearman. You're at the meat point, so let's see your gun action. As you hug against the wall and just kind of dance with your gun, firing off. Whoop.
Sir, here's case file. Fire break.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Sir, will it be necessary?
If it comes down to it, just do your job, son. Everything else is in God's hands.
Well, that doesn't sound good at all. We'll learn about Firebreak, more about it, later, of course. Our next target is Dr. Morgan Durnell, or Durnell. All of these names have different pronunciations to them. I don't know which is right. It doesn't matter, because they'll be part of me, eventually.
Green, Elizabeth A., had known associations with 6 of the 27 Hope children. It is unclear if this was the source of her exposure to the DX1118 variant. What is known is this. Green's infection coincides within 2 days of the death of the last Hope child, Alan Michael K. DOD 8668, age 2 years, 2 months.
Our next target is Dr. James Whitney.
The process is this. We remove a small amount of blood from the subject. Her blood is always teeming with variants of the virus. These samples are the key to our research. They could cure every ailment known to man, or incite them.
Does anyone else notice that we're into Sequence 6 already, but a majority of the targets for the Web of Intrigue are all male? I don't remember very much in terms of female targets that we've found yet, as we go for Vincent Bateman, PhD.
In your best recollection, what was the most important discovery in Carnival 2?
Between 1965 and 1968, 27 births occurred in Hope, Idaho. All tested positive for something like DX1118.
These children represented something not seen before. They were infected with the virus in the womb, but when they were born,
They were carrying something else.
Our next target is Walter Farrell, PhD. Hey, we have a 2-for-1 this time. Let's see if it'll be better than last time, huh? Also, this is not Walter Farrell, this is Stephen Chambers. Yeah, because the other one just appeared is Walter Farrell. Stephen Chambers, though.
This is classified beyond top secret. Project Blackwatch, established 6/9/62 by DARPA and the Department of the Army. Base of operations, Fort Detrick, Maryland. Mandate: research and development of biological weaponry for use against foreign powers. Following Operation Altruistic on 7/7/69, Blackwatch's mandate has changed. It is now detect, conceal, and prevent outbreaks of unknown viruses, both man-modified and natural, on American soil. Blackwatch operates in secret. Officially, they do not exist. Their task is thankless, but necessary in this age of modern warfare. You are now one of them.
Now, will it be good with a 2-for-1, or will all of these infected around here take down this guy? Nope, I'll be a success! Good!
All births post-1965 ended in the death of the child from unforeseen genetic defects. Before these deaths, each so-called Hope child exhibited something exceptional. The genetic disorders which claimed their lives were unique. It was almost like the virus was trying to achieve something and failing.
I never like seeing babies in jars. What's dark imagery this sequence, huh? And here's Stephen Chambers on the Web of Intrigue because we got him first before Walter Farrell. Now our next target is Nicholas Vallejo.
McMullen, Raymond F., DOB 11055. Doctor of Genetics, University of Pennsylvania, 72175, founded Gentech 11176. After publication of a paper on non-coding sequences in junk DNA in 1989, was approached by Blackwatch to direct research into DX1118 strain A. For the past 19 years, Blackwatch has been a silent partner in Gentech. McMullen remains the preeminent expert on the nature of the Blacklight virus. Current status, possible security risk, targeted by codename Zeus.
Our next target is Dr. Lawrence Kuhn. This guy is kind of an interesting spot where I found him because I never come to like the top left corner of the map. So enjoy this spot. It's very secretive, Mr. Kuhn, very secretive.
When the material is introduced, even at less than 10 parts per million, it hampers the normal biological processes of any infected subject.
How much of this stuff can we get?
Once the plant is fully online, the question is, how much do you want?
Our next target is Lieutenant Corporal Michael Rossiter.
I bet you 2 cartons they have a hell of a bunch of missiles pointed right here at good old NYC.
Damn.
Don't sweat it. We won't even know it when it happens.
This is one issue I have with Sequence 6. When you start doing it, you just start getting all of these patches of people. Our next target is Dr. Alan Windsor.
This variant they've injected into the decodes. It's 3 weeks old. We shouldn't be putting it out in the field.
At this point, I don't think it'll make much of a difference.
Our next target is Dr. Gary Lankabel. I do, you're wearing a different shirt than me!
We've never seen a pathogen with 99.9% mortality rates.
99.999. It's fast, too. By day 3, it had taken over 70% of the town. The remaining citizens were then forcibly infected. In the first month, half of the population died from the virus, but the illusion of an uninfected town remained intact.
And while consuming that guy, this middle-aged gentleman did not care at all. Odd. Our next target is Mark Harrison, PhD.
Director McMullen pushed for the weaponization of the sample.
And who did he employ to perform this unauthorized research?
Sir, I have no idea. We had no access to the Blacklight lab. This place is a network of need-to-know silos.
Oh shit, he's back!
I just have to get a good look at this guy because something about this specific guy. Look at his hair. His hair is rather terrible. He needs a haircut. Totally. Something very pathetic. Our next target is Walter Avery. That car just ran over that guy, and apparently our target is praying. No need to do that, guy. No need.
Phone call, 122104. Subjects Randall, Peter, McMullen, Raymond. Topic Mercer, Alex J.
This Risk Mercer, what's his status? Yeah, he's under 24-hour watch. And he still has access to Green? For now, yes. His work has been fundamental in unlocking the Blacklight virus. You keep him on a tight leash. You know what's at stake here.
Now, we did get a little bit of information beforehand about Alex working on something that he was really going no to, which kind of freaked him out. Apparently he's been working on Elizabeth Green herself. Huh. Our next target is Dr. Roy Hodgen.
Due to the nature of the virus, extensive surgical modification not possible on other personnel was performed on the decodes. Bulletproof steel inserts were placed beneath the skin of all major soft tissue areas. The healing capacity of the virus makes such enhancements not only advantageous, but extremely efficient.
What are they making? I also decided to look at the taxis at this point and see what ID numbers they had. Apparently taxis just kind of flip-flop between two different numbers, 2G95 and 2G85. Our next target is First Lieutenant James Schneider, and our last target.
Hold a sec. Something's funny.
Whoa, check it out.
Ladies. Oh, twins too.
I believe green is some sort of trigger. Imagine life on Earth as a single organism. The disease she releases could be something like a hormone in the body, causing change, shifting the organism.
In this case, shifting life on Earth?
Yes, changing it.
Into what?
Indeed. Into what?
I'll leave the twins alone. But that'll be it for Sequence 6. There are no more web targets available until we do some more story missions. We are 3/4 of the way through the web. 3 more sequences to go, and we have consumed a total of 102 targets already. So yeah, we're well on our way. The last 2 targets of Sequence 6 are relatively special targets too, for the main missions. So we'll get to see what those people have next time. And I'll see you all next time with these videos for Sequence 7. See you next time, everyone.